Friend, I'm just going to say this. We get to stop trying to be so likable when it comes to putting out our content, when it comes to creating video content. So many of us are just wanting to be liked. And what I can say as somebody who has been on video since 2016, really consistent since 2018, is that I felt the same way. And I found that my content became very so-so. Very so-so. So when someone is so-so, we can take them or leave them, right? When a food is so-so, it's not like our favorite, but we'll eat it because girls got to eat, right? And it's not like that feeling that keeps it memorable, right? It wasn't like, oh my God, I love this. Or, oh my gosh, that was disgusting. I'll never eat that again, right? And so we're trying so hard to be likable, which is a lot of people pleasing, but also it's playing small. Playing small to not offend anyone. Playing small not to turn anybody away. Playing small because we're in this lack mindset and we don't see the abundance of people who really want you to shine, who really want you to show up the way that you exactly are. The people who really want you to stand out because you are the exact thing that they need. Because you are the exact thing that they want to be a part of. Because you are the exact person that they are attracted to. And when we hide and we play small and we try to be somebody we're not because we want to be likable, sure, we're going to attract some people, but we're not being real and we're not being authentic and we're not being ourselves, which means we probably have more imposter syndrome, which means we probably feel like a lot out of place and energetically not in the right frame of mind half the time, right? We don't feel like we're true to ourselves. It feels very inauthentic. So maybe we start to dislike what we do, or maybe we dislike how we show up. I look back at the videos that I used to do and I'm like, oh, girl, please, when are you going to stop this? When are you going to change this? I see so many brilliant people that I know in real life, and then I see them show up. And I'm like, that's not who you are. That's not the person that I fell in love with. That's not the person that's in my life. When we try to conform to somebody else or somebody that we see on social media or something like that, it's just going to we're going to feel that disconnect. And our audience could feel that disconnect too. Now, this is not the same thing as, and I've said this before, sometimes we get to show up 2x and 3x and 5x who we are, right? Because it grabs attention. It pulls them in. That's why I also like standing up when I'm doing video, which I'm not today, but that's okay. But what I want is I want that authenticity there. I want you to be real. I've said this before, but when I would create a video and I would be live and I would mess up, I would legit delete, like I would push like in live. Then I would say, I would go live again and it would say, oh my God, I lost connection. Where was I? Let me start over. I would delete that video. And now when I mess up, I'd be like, I don't know why I said that. That's not how I feel. That's not right. That's incorrect. Or I just say like things wrong. Like I don't know who said a quote. I think I said somewhere, my husband corrected me that Michelangelo painted the Last Supper. And I think it's somebody else, but I obviously don't know my painters or my artists. I don't know. But anyhow, I totally screw that up and I'm just like, whatever, it is what it is, right? It's not really misinformation. It's just, I didn't know what I was talking about. But the point was, it was the painting, not the painter, is what I was trying to get across when I was talking about it a long time ago. But, my dogs, if they literally start barking while this live is going on, I will sit here and I'll be like, 1 minute, please. 1 minute. Hold on. yep, this is real life. This is live video, friends. This is just the way it is. And I will own it, right? And people start laughing and they think it's funny because they're like, thank God this is not just my life. This is somebody else's life too. So when you are authentic and when you're not trying to make everything perfect, like matter of fact, my husband drives me crazy when I'm doing live sometimes and he wants my attention. I'm literally, I think I'm just gonna start calling him out because he stands on the other side of my desk right over there and he sits there like waiting. And it's so uncomfortable. So I think I'm just gonna be like, dude, I'm on a live. Do you need something? And just like literally, he would probably be like, what is going on? And I'll be like, it is what it is. It's real life. But when we can be more real, when we can share more of our authentic self, right? It's just going to feel better. It's just going to feel better. I know one of the probably most authentic months of my life would have been July of 2021 when I had to do 200 videos and I ended up doing 215 because I didn't know what to talk about. Like I just started telling people about my life. It wasn't all business. It was literally a goal of mine. And so that month really helped me get more authentic. It helped me show up more without being all put together. It helped me show up and be real raw. It helped me show up and talk about things that I don't normally talk about on social media because I literally ran out of crap to talk about. And that is what helps you be relatable. That is what helps you be more than so-so. That is what helps you be memorable to your audience and have them click the follow or subscribe or like button because they want to see what else you're going to say and what else you're going to do to activate them, right? To making a move. And that's what it's all about. If we're not activating our audience to make some kind of move, and that includes a move to unfollow me, that includes a move to unsubscribe, that includes all of those things, right? I just want you to do something. You don't have to buy. You don't have to download the free thing. You don't have to join my free masterclass. But if I'm not it for you, unsubscribe, unfollow, snooze. What does Facebook have? Snooze for 30 days. That means I've made you feel something. And I'd rather have you feel something than be like, let me scroll, boring, so, right? That's what I want. I want you to activate your audience. I want you to have them make moves. I want you to have them feeling something. That is what Ignite Your Raving Fans is all about. The question is, are you going to say yes to yourself or are you going to say yes to yourself later? Now or later? Because what is working right now or what is not working right now is not always going to work. We get to constantly be improving how we attract people, how we show up, and what we do to grow and build our business online. $1 million businesses are improving their content every single day. $1 million businesses are improving how they show up every single day. They know it is a constant game changer and it is a constant evolution, and we get to evolve with it. Just like I love getting uncomfortable and I love doing scary things. The more uncomfortable I get with my content, the more people I attract. The more uncomfortable I get when I show up, the more consistent, which is also uncomfortable, right? Being consistent without instant gratification is uncomfortable. And the more that I can do that, the more people I'm going to attract, the more people I'm going to pull in. And that is not so-so, my friend. That is being genuine. It's being authentic. And it is going to attract and is going to repel. And that is the name of the game when we're igniting raving fans, because people are going to love us and people are not going to love us. And that's okay, because we are doing this for the people that we love. I put a quote up a couple of days ago. Build something 100 people are obsessed with and love versus something 1 million people kind of like. The kind of like will get you in a friend zone and will never get you to where you want to go in your business. So are we creating content and showing up as something that somebody will love or have some kind of feeling about, right? Or are we just kind of so-so and kind of likable? I want you to be lovable or followable. That's not a word, but I just made it up. I want them to either love you or move on. Those are the kind of feelings that we get to have when we show up, when we are consistent, and when our audience sees us. It's time to create your raving fans. Are you ready? I'm ready. And I think This is going to blow your mind too.